How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. Alan, thanks for remembering the sponsor. How's it going? Boy, do we have some fun news today. Let's see. Can you see right there? Right there. Right? Hello, peeps from around the sphere. How's it going, everybody? Oh, who was first today? Oh, I got a sore back or something. Ryan, Dressy Spider, Alan. Thank you. Bart, Victor, Nick, late notification. Sorry, man. My fault. I blame the notification on myself. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Oh, what are you guys up to? What are you working on? Ooh, I like that. What do you got there, Ryan? How did you do that? Those are cool symbols. We need to incorporate those. So, as the title indicates, we got some sphere updates, some Project Atlas, Megasphere, whatever we want to call it. Oh, and there's a new WLED. Just as I was sitting down here, I looked and there's a new 14 beta 5 now WLED, which had something in there about the stairs, which was interesting to me. I don't know what's built into WLED with the stairs. I know a lot of people have wanted to do the stair animation stuff, but working on some RGBW strips for shelving. Nice, Dressy Spider, nice. All right, Robert finally caught a stream. Yay! So, Project Atlas, right? Our LED sphere. Look at this beauty. So you can see it up there in the picture. And I have actually, I have another camera too that shows it. This is my backyard camera. So that's like the whole backyard, and I just zoom in on that. And, I'll show you this other camera too. And I think this other camera is still technically not available, so I'm not gonna, I don't think I can advertise this one yet, but this is a different view of the sphere on a camera that's out there in the backyard. You can see it's got some things we need to work on a little bit as far as like keeping it round, but it's all there, it's all built up, and best of all, let's show you for a second. Let's just show you. We can show you on this camera and then we'll zoom off and we'll go back to the other camera for a minute. Watch this. Can you see it? Oh, it's not outputting. Can you see it now? Oh, you can't really see it. You can kind of see it because it's, 2 in the afternoon out there. But if you look down here, you can see there's lights on it. It's going to be pretty hard to see in the daytime. In the brightness, I've got the brightness down a bit. We can turn it up some, but I don't want to fry the thing because it's already pretty hot. But anyways, we're going to play around with it today. So there's some stuff that it can do, but it's working. It's working. What kind of power consumption? Right now, one-man show, it is on, turn this up. It's on just one breaker. 120 amp breaker. I have two 100 amp 12 volt power supplies in there. The thing is getting fairly warm, but it's also been sitting out in the sun. So let me show you. This is the Falcon player. It's actually cooling off because I put it in the shade. But look at that. It's 61 degrees Celsius. It was 65.7 and it was sitting in the shade. Or when it was sitting in the sun, sorry. And then I moved it to the shade and it's starting to cool off a little. But wow, Blade, you're alive. Wow. You do need a lightning strike when you join the stream like this. Oh, Turtle's at a family event. I have a family event coming up too, so I don't know if I'll be on for the whole 2 hours today. But being as how we got this thing working so well, I may come back on tonight once it's dark and I can actually show some stuff off. But isn't that awesome? Blade, how's the baby, man? How's the baby? Let's, I want to keep playing with these. So I've been just goofing around with this a little bit. Oh, you know what? We didn't try. Oh, see, I did try this, Turtle. I did try per preview. And as best I can tell, it's still doing the same thing. But anyways, I want to put we can try and play around with a few things on here. There's not really too much we can see though, unfortunately. So let's just try and like fire. Oh, and that's like green fire. Hue shift. Oh. Growth cycles. Oh, that looks good. Height, we want it to go pretty high. Don't we? We have green fire. Oh gosh, maybe it's too high. We have green fire. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, let's turn up the brightness a bit. Turn up the brightness. And then we're going to output to the lights. And we're going to play. I can't hardly see anything. Stinking sun. Let's look at the other camera and see. Come on, you stinker. This other camera's battery powered. It's doing some stuff down there, but yeah, it's too light. It's too light out to see. But you can see you can make out that there's some stuff going on there. Right? A little bit. Oh, and then it just went off. Oh man. But we did it. We did it. Or we're doing it. I guess maybe that's the right thing to say. We're doing it. It is too light. I know. Oh, Mr. Fixers, you're not too late. Need a pop-up tent to stop to top of during the daytime. Yeah, no kidding. Stinking sun. I hate the sun. The baby's staring at you right now. What's his name? What's his name, Blade? I mean, I'm sure you call him DrZzs Jr. Let's see. I want to put, let's look at the movie things. I don't want to put the movie things on here. Plasma. Whoa. Oh, it's actually still outputting. It's still outputting to the lights. You can still see there's something going on out there. Still has some model work. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we think it's model work, right? Hopefully it's not wiring work. But we're getting so close. And I think we could do some things like text. Like let's just if we dropped some text on here. Where's text up here? And I know I can also go down here, right? And I can do text. So if I do text, oops, there it is. Wait, stop. I'm learning how to use XLights again, by the way. Again. Jasper. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a great name. That's a great name. Good job, Mrs. Blade. Because I'm sure you didn't pick that one, right? Did you? Okay, let's put some text in here. So this is what we did. Text. This is what we wanted to say. We wanted to say, "Hi, Jasper." Okay. And then let's preview that. Way too small. So let's do some stuff to it. We got to make it from the lyrics. Oh, that's cool. Font. Oh, boy. Let's do something. Oh, yeah. Scary Halloween. That's awesome. Can anyone recommend a resource to learn how to create a WLED effect? You want to make a custom effect, Robert? The sun in the sky is jealous of the one in your yard. Nice, Mongo. Nice. Yes, he better be that sun up there. Okay, now the size, we need the size to be mucho macho grande. Scary Halloween font. Still pretty small, I think. Oh, yeah, there it is. Now we need it to move. We need it to move. So now movement. Yes. To the right. To the right. To the right. We need to go kind of fast. Ready? Why is there no S? Did I not spell Jasper right? Did I say hi, Japper? There's no S. Hi, Japper. Okay, let's output. And, we're going to play it on a roundabout thing. And then we can't see it really in this camera. So we're going to go to the other camera, which we won't be able to see it very well there either. It's not moving very fast. Let's move it faster. Maybe I need to re-render. Hold on. Stop. I don't think I need to re-render, but... Hey, somebody just went a bling bling. Somebody did a bling bling. Thank you for the bling bling. Uncheck the black. Ah, thank you, JC man. Cool. Still says Japper. Black on black. I hit the sack. Wait, that's not the right words. Oh, it's because I didn't have it selected. It's black. It's in the sun, and we're pumping electricity into it. No fire risk here. I thought you were doing that was going to be a Blues Brothers quote there for a second. It's in the sun. We're wearing sunglasses. Wait. All right. This is, so let's see now if we can get it to move. It was making updates pretty good without rendering. All right. Oh, Blade just resubscribed. Thanks, Blade. We'll do this one for Jasper too. Jasper's our new favorite. He's our new favorite subscriber. Okay. Here we go. Do I have to check? Oh, I didn't. There. Oh, there it is. Nice. We need to go faster. Faster. Okay. Let's now output it. I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, it's there. You just can't see it. It's moving. I see it moving. Just barely. You can see some lights. Hey, there's some lights. There's some lights. Stupid sun. Stupid sun. Okay. Well, it looks right here. I can't tell if it's right out there yet because of the dang sun. Never had so much trouble. The thing is huge. Thanks, Robert. Hey, Gilly, how's it going? All right. Well, that is. Trying to see if I can see it out there at all. I do see it, and you can see the letters, right? If you look, you can see the letters. I want to rotate this thing. Can I rotate this thing? Oh, yeah. Hi, Jasper. So this should be looking straight on the front of it right here. You won't see it till it starts to come around this side. We'll go faster. Re-render. I'm very guilty. Yes, absolutely, Gilly. We totally were inspired by the ball in Las Vegas. Absolutely. Oh, hi, Zoe. Yes, that is the inspiration. The one and only inspiration. I don't know if it's only inspiration, but it's definitely the inspiration for sure. Man, I wish we could see it, guys. What can you do? What can you do? It's if we even had some clouds, a Zoom room meeting to fix and see what the limit has. Yeah, I would be down tonight, Turtle. But let's talk with Justin and Alkley and whoever else needs to be there. I don't see. Oh, there it is, right there. Zoom. It's going by in the middle. Zoom. I think if we keep stuff in the middle like this, that little upper part we were having troubles with won't be such a big deal. But that's a great. Isn't that a great camera picture though? That's a great camera picture for that. Just keep zooming in on it. Up there on the other one. Want me to turn off the sun? Yes, please. I mean, not permanently, just for a little while. You can make the Zoom call into a live stream on YouTube also, maybe. Some of this stuff is going to be so over everybody's head, including mine. Hey, that's a nice atlas. Why, thank you, Justin. How did it become so nice? Thanks to you and Alkley and Turtle and whoever else. It's humongous. Yeah. I should just take a picture. I should just take a screenshot. I keep going to this other solar camera. So for what it's worth, I'll go ahead and spill the beans a little bit on this. This camera is from Reolink. and they sent it to me, and it is a solar battery. So it's solar, battery powered, 4K pan tilt zoom camera. It's freaking awesome. Let's just take a picture so we can just admire it. I don't know where that picture went exactly. So that camera, they're going to release it not till the 5th of October or something like that. So we'll talk about it. Like we'll focus on that camera more as that date gets closer. But just so you know, that's what that is. And it was perfect timing because I needed something. Wi-Fi 6E. Ooh, I don't know. It's 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz for what it's worth. It's a special day. Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. How many pixels pushed? Oh, what did we end up counting today, fellas? So I counted wrong twice. The final pixel count is 20,028. 20,028 pixels is exactly how many are on there. There are 77 rings. It's taking 29 outputs off of the Culp32 controller. This guy here. Good, it's cooling off a little bit in there again. Yeesh. I was getting a little bit cray-cray. Getting a little bit cray-cray. How many amps? You know, I don't have a I don't have something on it right now to measure it. I need to measure it. I believe, well, I know, I can tell you this, it's less than 15 amps, I guess, because it's on a 15 amp breaker. Blowing up a big old sphere. Yeah, it's running. I've got two 100 amp 12 volt power supplies. So it's less than that. And each, I guess the other thing to say is each of those, well, on the Falcon, there are 4 inputs, and each of them is it 25 amp or 35 amp fuse? Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. But as far as apples to apples and AC/DC, sure. But just trying to come up with what it is based on what it's not tripping. That's how I'm measuring right now, because you would think that a guy like me would have smart plugs coming out his orifice size, and which I do, but for some reason I couldn't find one that had power monitoring. And even my Shelly devices that have power monitoring are all up at the Hoobit house. So right now, I could work on it a little bit and figure it out. Oh, what do we got here? Let's look at this. Somebody did, Marsh did this. This would be the calculated power, right? Theoretical watt per pixel, theoretical amp per pixel, 0.06. I don't think it's close. But, and that's, let's see, average amp tested 600. So we know this, right? This says average amp tested 672 amps. So my clamp amp meter is also at the Hobbit house. Like all my tools are at the Hobbit house. So Marsh put up this, and this is a worst case kind of scenario. This is a good thing for planning. But what we actually have out there is obviously something less than that. It would be great if this would have something in it. So I'm gonna have to put on there. I'm gonna have to put that would be full brightness, wouldn't it? It might be. I definitely don't want to turn this thing on full brightness white, because it will go poof. 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 The way high end, I think. Yeah, I agree, Justin Z. I agree. Congratulations, we already have 100 messages today. Fantastic. Yeah, and oh, you have. Oh, really? Oh, good. So Justin Z, you put in a max brightness already? Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. Thank you. So in the model, there's something that limits the brightness. The default port brightness to 15 on the controller settings. Oh, awesome. Oh, great. Well, then I could probably, what does this brightness do then? Can I turn that up? Is that going to make a difference? Even on the Vegas sphere is capped at some low percentage. I bet it is. Go to the controller tab and you'll see it there. Okay. Oh yeah, you did right there. Default brightness. Awesome. Thank you. I'm feeling like a big grown-up boy now that I've had XLights actually open for more than, an hour at a time. And I've had my Falcon player, connected and turned on and running for several days. I'm like all grown up now. I'm like a grown up LED showman now. Yeah, not going over the max brightness. Okay, good. So this little thing in here, when I go to sequences, this is not going to go over the max brightness, right? Excellent. What other effects should we try? What do you guys think will work? So when you do Falcon Piper Connect, it sets it to the outputs in Falcon Piper. You should see it there too. If I go to the outputs, I see it here. Is this, because it's in dark mode. Sorry. Ah, turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah. Don't see it here. When I turn I did this earlier. I could see it, but I can't see it now. Oh, scroll to the right, maybe. Doesn't look like I can. Doesn't look like there's anything else over there. I did see it when I was testing before. Oh yeah, zigzag. Yeah, there it's gonna be. Oh man, this is it right here. Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. Thank you, dude. You guys are amazing. Pixel heads. This should be the Pixel Heads show. You guys are all the magic, man. All the magic. All right, let's go back to some of this. I can't. It's dark mode, but it's not really dark mode, Ah, burned my eyes. Oh. Yeah, it's off the screen. You got it. What other effects here do you think will work well? And should we try the video thing? Shimmer, shockwave, single strand, sketch. Do I get to draw that? Yeah, it didn't used to be off the screen like that. When I was playing with it before, it wasn't off the screen like that, but whatever. It's probably because I have to zoom in my windows because my old man eyes. Oh, you know what we need to do? Did I open the sequence? I did, yes. Should I, let's save this one just because I was playing with it. We'll save this sequence and we'll just call it goofing. Okay, goofing around. And then we will open the other sequence. Open a sequence. And this DrZzs GrZzs Pixel Heads sequence that the dudes made, the Pixel Heads made. And we will render. This took a while last time. This one I know still has the problem with the top part, whatever that is, but maybe we can. I never wake up early on Sunday. Never. I'm usually like, church changes time, but right now it's 10:30. That means I get out of bed at like 10:15. Okay. The this morning, because I was thinking about this all night, I got up at like 7:30. By 8 o'clock, I was out of bed and outside working on this already this morning. Still rendering. Can you imagine when we have a real big sequence? So a couple things we got to work out. Obviously, we got to work out those upper circles and see why that's kind of off. Oh, here we go. Great. There we go. So that's what it's supposed to look like. It says pixel heads. It's got the DrZzs. It's got the GrZzs, right? And it kind of floating around. It's kind of fun. Let's put it on. We'll stop it. We'll put it on continuous, and then we'll output it to the lights. And you can see that there's something moving around, right? Kind of, sort of, something moving there, right? You can sort of see. You don't got to imagine it too bad. Let's go to the other camera. Not that we're going to be able to see anything any better. Still doing a show. This is my show. No, yeah, I still am going to do more lights. So, where is it now? Is it not there? Oh yeah, there. See, there's some stuff going on down here. You can see the sparkling. It's hard to see anything anywhere else though. I see some sparkles. It's hard to see. Oh, there it was. There was a big DrZzs guy going by. So this will be awesome tonight. We'll get some of this turned off tonight. I know, the freaking sun. I hate you. I hate you, life-giving ball of gas in the sky. What was I talking about? Oh, we were talking about my show, my backyard, my light show. So I'm sure everybody noticed, or if you hadn't noticed, you will now. So I actually, for months now, I've been kind of making some adjustments, making some changes, and adding John to the channel and doing some more different kinds of projects, which haven't been terribly popular with the typical crowd, with most of the subscribers. We're still slowly gaining subscribers, but we're losing LED subscribers. I think we're losing some LED subscribers and some Home Assistant subscribers, and maybe getting a few others that like these other little projects. But anyways, that's the way forward, is going to be more, collaboration, me and John, both doing videos and doing things together. And so I made the change a couple nights ago and named the channel DrZzs GrZzs instead of just DrZzs, instead of just DrZzs. Now it's DrZzs GrZzs. It's been a we're learning a lot, and I feel good about it. It's hard to see it not be as well received. I don't know if you guys saw the hippo video, but we just did that Hungry Hippos video, and we actually invited Nate from the internet and Callie. And Nate and Callie used to host the King of Random show. I don't remember if some of you guys that were around. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Marsh. Yeah, the old King of Random folks. That's right. So some of you guys were around. So years ago, I met Grant, who was the King of Random, because he lived not too far here, and he was looking for he was looking for new hosts. He was starting to kind of transition his channel, and he wanted to pick up somebody else to bring on the channel and make a transition, so that he wouldn't have to do it all the time anymore. And during that process, I applied. I sent him a video along with a bunch of other people I know, I'm sure. And anyways, it wasn't the right thing. Obviously, I couldn't do it full time, and Nate obviously did a great job, and I was never probably even in the running. But the point was, I met Grant in that process, and so I got to know him. We talked a bit, and I helped him with some home automation stuff in his house. Anyways, and then I met Nate at the same time, so or shortly after that. So we, with me and John trying to expand and grow, I thought, oh, who can we reach out to try and learn better how to do different kinds of videos, or mix audiences and get some people that maybe watch a different kind of video, or that would maybe watch what we are doing with some of these other projects. And so anyways, it was really fun to meet up with Nate again. Hadn't seen him in years. And Callie, I had never met Callie before, but that was fun. Super nice. We had a great day. It was just fun goofing off, you know. So yeah, if you haven't seen the Hippo video, go watch it. And I would, and John, I know too, would love any criticism. I understand most people watch my channel because of LEDs. I was even thinking about it today. I started doing Home Assistant because of LEDs. Way back when, the guy that I learned most of my LED stuff from, or that I emulated initially, was Bruh. Remember Ben from Bruh Automation? I don't know if there's any of you guys that were around back then. But he was doing Home Assistant videos, and he was controlling his lights on like his porch or something. He put some LEDs on his porch and wrote a little sketch for Arduino, and was controlling them with Home Assistant. And so that was how I got introduced to Home Assistant. So even before Home Assistant, I was doing LEDs. And so I know that that's been the following that we've gained. Yeah, most people find my channel because of LED stuff. And obviously I still like LED stuff, obviously, right? I wouldn't do this project if I wasn't passionate about it. He did have some good stuff back in the day, Joel, didn't he? I can't believe how time passes. You just look back and you go, holy crap, that was what, 5-6 years ago? Wow. You know, and how much has stuff changed? Bad strategy. Yeah. Well, you're right. You're right. One man show. Eliciting criticism from the internet is a bold strategy. You're right. I consider you guys a subset of the internet that I trust. So I will appreciate any of your feedback. Basically disappeared. So I'm stuck with you. That's right, Raspy. Bruh disappeared, Ben disappeared, so you're stuck with me. Through the Volumio stuff. Nice, Cookie Monster. I still have my Volumio plugged in. I don't use it. I really am excited about Home Assistant music and using that some more. So keep doing what you do. Don't let the trolls get you. Thanks, Robert. Thanks. I do trust you, Alexander, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Deserve it or not. Well, you guys trust me. I mean, you guys tune in and watch what crazy stuff I do. Is the controller tote closed up in the yard, just baking in the sun? I actually moved it, Marsh. It was in the backyard baking in the sun. It is now in the shade. It is closed, but it's in the shade now. And obviously need to keep it in the shade. And I probably should add some fan. It's the power supplies have fans. It's got 2 big vent holes on the sides. I'll have to. So what we'll probably do, we'll see if a few things going on tonight. We're having a party at our house for Grandma Z's, or it's Mrs. Z's mom. So my Grandma Z's in-law. Anyways, it's like her 80, I think it's 84th birthday. Might be 85th. So we're having a bunch of people come over to the house here in a bit and having a party for that. So depending how long everybody stays, I may or may not have a lot of time for like Zoom chat. I would love to Zoom chat with you with the Pixel Heads, but if we don't Zoom tonight, maybe we'll Zoom tomorrow. Either way, once it gets dark outside, even if there's other family here and stuff, I may do another like 10-minute live show where we just kind of show it off. And when I do that, I can show you what the tote looks like, what the box looks like. RGB Man Mike brought it to me from CCL, the guy that made the box, poked the holes in it and gave me some stuff. And I'm still going to I'll put some turtle plate sticker on it anyways. But yeah, it's cooling off. It was 65 C in there when I sat down here coming home from church, and I could hear it. I could hear the fans whizzing, and so I moved it in the shade. What else do you guys do to keep your stuff cool? Most of you, I mean, I guess you turn it off in the daytime, right? So it's not really on in the daytime. One of the tricky things about these power supplies, let's take a moment and do this. I do have some cool Home Assistant stuff too, but I don't think we'll do it today. This is all about the Atlas, baby. It's all about the Atlas. We're going to turn on the desk camera. Do we have a desk camera song? Say what? I realized after watching one of my streams the other day to cut it up into smaller videos that I don't press my buttons enough. Oh, we were going to do that, right, Blade? How's your time? How's the baby? How's the time? I'm going to still be able to do stream things. I need to just dedicate some time to it myself too. Let's see, where's my desk camera? Doggone. Dadgum. Oh, it's right here. Silly boy. There it is. Okay. So these are what I have for power supplies out there. And and I bought these little circuit boards that plug on the end of it. And they have a tiny little switch down here to like turn on and turn off the output to these things. But once everything is tucked in that box, getting to that switch is super painful, super hard. Like I did it last night to turn it on, and I had to like unscrew a bunch of pass-throughs on the side and stuff to do it. So, oof. Stupid ideas just for fun. Well, water cooling should be water cooling. I mean, it sounds silly, but we water cool computers all the time, don't we? So I wonder if I need to play with one of these and see if there's another way that I can turn those on and off. As far as Falcon player, guys, if I just like unplug it, I do need a couple smart plugs. And is that good enough? Like, do I need to go through? Because what I have done is open the box and hit the off button for Falcon. Do I just, can I just turn it off here or something? Do you even bother doing that, or do you just pull the plug and it's fine? Like, do I shut down and then pull the plug? Is that the thing to do? I'm sure for the power supplies, it's fine to pull the plug, right? But is it okay for Falcon? I mean, it's not a Raspberry Pi, but it is running off an SD, right? Cooling cars with water all the days and nights. That's true. That's true. That's true. True, true. Okay, better to do a graceful shutdown. Okay, well, I'll do it this way. I mean, I'll do the shutdown here. And then or do you want to just stop the player? Either shut down there or the button in the controller, like you said. Okay. What I'll probably do is just shut it down there. Ooh, power use. Oh, it's because the hot tub's on. Hot tub. Getting hot in the hot tub. I was really happy. Was up at the Hobbit house just Friday night, just a couple hours. And my treasure chest was still working, my magic treasure chest. Can also script the shutdown to happen at a specific time. Okay, cool. But you can't really turn it back on. Like so question here, if I power it down and then power it back on, like through a smart plug, does that shut it down? Put a switch bot in it? I don't think a switch bot would do it, but I like the idea. Excuse my belchings. Home Assistant button for it too. Yes, that's right. There's a Home Assistant thingy whopper in here, right? There's a plugin for Home Assistant. Plugin manager, right? Use a smart plug to turn it back on. So once you power it back up, it comes up. You don't have to go in and press the button again. Cool. Yeah, I just need to, so I've got some Sonoff S31 plugs, which are to me, at least this is years ago again, so maybe there's better, but at the time, they were a really good Tasmota-based, well, because I put it on there, but Tasmota-based power monitoring plug that seemed pretty robust. I should just do that. I'll put that on there. Script shutdown, turn it off with a smart plug, turn it all back on with a smart plug. Got it. Great. Okay, Joel, I like your plan. It might be also other people's plan, but I'm going to call it your plan. This is Joel's plan, Joel's shutdown plan. Do I need to have like two keys and we turn them at the same time? That's when you turn it on, right? That's when you want to like blind everybody. I've had, of course, as you can imagine, I've had neighbors and people coming by asking about this thing for a long time. You know, how long have we been working on this? Has it been 2 months? Oh yeah, almost 2 months, right? It's been almost 2 months that we've been working on this, and I have had plenty of neighbors and friends and stuff come by and say, "What the heck are you doing?" And I was telling some of them that tonight it's going to light up, and it's going to be lit up for a long time. I'm going to light it as soon as it gets dark. I'm going to light it up, and I'll probably turn it off around 10:30. So it'll be on for a couple hours at least. I think sundown's probably just before 8 o'clock, or even if, as long as the sun gets to the other side of the house. I'll even put, let's put Happy Birthday Grandma on there. Let's do that for Grandma. Let's do that. Let's go to the other sequence for a minute. Let's open the sequence. Let's open this goofy sequence. Let it go all night. Big fan of the Zoo Zen 15, designed for appliances and can provide tons of power monitoring detail. Run my washer, fridge, and cool pump on it. Nice, Robert. Where do you get it? Amazon? Let's check it out. Is it Tuya based? My guess is it's Tuya based, probably, right? Right here. Did they sell them direct? Ooh, $30. Z-Wave. Oh, I don't have Z-Wave. I'm sure there are some good ones out there still. I know I have, like I said, I know I have two S31s that I could use. Flash Wise outdoor plugs with Tasmota as an option too. I've got, yeah, I'll flash something. I just have to update what I have. Here's the funny thing. You got them when they were 21. Okay, good. So the other day, and in fact, I think I don't remember what the IP address is now, but somewhere in my house, I think was it 31? I'll look for it on my app here. But somewhere in my house, I have, it's actually, I could look for it in Home Assistant. Somewhere in my house, I have an S31 plugged in that was Tasmo backup. That's where we'll find it. That was when we had our RV here, and I had it a battery charger plugged into it. I was using that S31 to kind of monitor that and see how much power it was drawing. Where'd it go? Let's see, discover. And then and somewhere in my house, I can't find it, but somewhere is the plug that's called RV plug. Oh, it's not here now. Maybe it went away. I'll look for it again down here. Anyway, you know what? It probably didn't. Oh no, it did have a late enough version. Anyways, I couldn't find it. I could find it on the network, and I could connect to it, but I could not physically find the dang thing. I don't know where it is. I thought it was in the garage. It wasn't in the garage. I thought it was maybe in the basement. Couldn't find it in the basement. I found an S31, but it wasn't plugged in, so that couldn't be it. It was quite the adventure trying to find that stinking thing. Let's see. We want Unify for a minute. Let's see if we can find this smart plug IP address. Maybe it's still plugged in somewhere. Anyways, not a big deal, but that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. Oh, and now these are all ready for the update. The 14.5 beta. Clients, let's find RV plug. There it is. Excellent. It's got an excellent signal. It's connected to the toy room access point. It's number 11. So if I go here, there it is, RV plug. It's turned on right now. There's nothing plugged into it. I don't know where it is. I wanted to just go around the house, just click this thing and see if I could find it somewhere. I don't know where it is. No idea. if it's connected to that access point, then maybe it's in the garage. I looked in the garage. Maybe it's somewhere else in the garage that I didn't look. Nothing's plugged into it. I mean, I know it's working because when you turn it off, that goes down to 0. Flip each breaker. Hey, how's it going, Francis? Look, you're and find which circuit's plugged in on. Yeah, maybe. Definitely hear it click if you have somebody like one of your kids walk around the house. Yeah. Well, I should try and find it because I think this would work just fine. But I don't know where it is. Isn't that the silliest thing you ever heard? I lost a smart plug. It's somewhere. It's connected. I don't know where it is. It's always fun when you lose your smart home gear. Once misplaced a SmartThings hub. It fell behind the bookcase. It was on and forgot where it was. It was still online. I don't know where this thing is. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. What else? What else is happening? We could look at should we look at the 14.5 beta? You guys want to look at the 14.5 beta? Oh, I started saying I went on this long detour, right? I totally went on this long detour around about John and the channel and all this stuff. And the point of that, what was in my head when I began that long serpentuitous was that I do have scripted and partially recorded another update series of videos because I'm trying to keep them fairly short now, like less than 12 minutes, about putting the lights on your house. I think probably most of you guys have lights on your house already. I go back and watch videos, and there's my own videos too, and they're still not complete. I'm hoping that each time we get a little bit closer to not needing to update things. But maybe that's never going to be a thing, right? Maybe this is technology after all, and it's always going to be changing and updating, and you're going to need to refresh and do new things to it. But for now, I'd like to put out something new because I haven't put out a new thing that just kind of explains the options since 21. And in 21, the reason I did it was because the DrZzs were not DrZzs sorry, the DrZzs quads were new, and I think they had been mass produced for a bit, but not a super long time. And now we've got the Octa and we've got the DrZzs, and I kind of want to explain that. And the other thing is, back then, even in 21, what you had for the most part was pixels if you were doing it yourself, and pucks if you had a professional company come, like whoever, Gemstone, Jellyfish, Trimlights, name your poison. They were doing pucks, a lot of them, and most of the DIY group, us, were doing pixels. And now you can get pucks a lot more readily. In fact, we've got a Permatrack puck option now. And then you've got other things like seeds, and you've got those globes. So there's even more options now than there was before. So really need to order a box of Permatrack. I still need to put my upper lights back up and put my clips in from last year's broke. Turtle, when you're ready to do that, just talk to me. Don't you go putting in an order without talking to me, dude. Neighbor's TV inexplicably keeps turning on and off. Nice. It's true. Nothing will ever be finished. Oh, and Robert, you still need to put lights on your house too. Well, you still got time. And things are only getting better. They're only getting better. The clips finally failed. What kind of clips did you have? Oh, the clips from last year broke. You know, one thing that there's a couple good options. Now, of course, there's no secrets. I financially benefit from Permatrack, right? Like, somebody buys Permatrack, there's money that comes to me, so that's nice. But I understand totally that not everybody wants to spend that much money, and that's okay. I've seen some pretty cool ideas for mounting the cheap way. I think a lot of, like, pucks for one. Some of the puck, I think it was Ghoulie. I don't remember for sure, but and I tried to buy I tried to look at their stuff recently, Ghoulie, because I know that they were a popular brand for a little while, and they didn't have, it wasn't nearly as accessible as I thought it would be to just go to their website and try and buy their stuff. But I thought it was them that was just putting double-sided tape on the back of their pucks, which makes a good bit of sense. Like if the puck wire and the housing is the same color as your soffit, which most of us have like an aluminum soffit, not everybody, but most of us have some sort of aluminum soffit, right? And under your drain or whatever, under your gutters, having that double-sided tape or this what are they calling it now? Alien tape or whatever. I've had that stuff for a couple of years and it's been great stuff and it works for lots of things. And I think it would work pretty well under there. It'd probably stick pretty good. That's a pretty cheap option and a pretty good way to do it. You're the pro at doing everything on the cheap. Oh yes. Marsh he's the hot glue man. What are the downsides of strips? I like them better than pixels or pucks. So the downsides of strips, Qua radio, KWA radio. First of all, strips are not bad. I know these pixel heads, a lot of them will tell you friends don't let friends use strips, but they're not bad. They're 5 volts typically. You can get 12-volt strips. And this goes back, this is, I'm saying the same thing that I said in 2019 on that video. Strips are typically 5 volts. If you get 12-volt strips, they're either going to be expensive, like what are they called, guys? 2815s, WS2815s, I think, are the 12-volt version, which are going to be expensive. And anytime you do that, what you're doing is the actual LED itself still runs on like less than 5 volts. So even though they're 12-volt strips and you don't have to do power injection as often, I learned this from Quindor, you're really wasting a lot of electricity. You're wasting a lot of power because because you're stepping it down at each LED. And each time you do that, you're going to lose a little bit of power in just heat. So it's not as efficient. Or you have those strips that are 2811 strips, which have 3 LEDs instead of 1. So it's 3 in a row that are the same color, which is not as cool looking, I don't think. It's better. It's fine if you're doing something big, but if you're, on your house, I think you probably want them more individual. So I guess the biggest downside to them is the 5-volt aspect of it. And they are harder to repair. I did just go to my excavator friend. For those of you who watched our Hoobit House television episode, the Building Off the Grid episode, you will have met Bracken. Bracken is the guy that looks like he's got the long beard and the bald head, and he drives the excavators and stuff. He's a good buddy of ours now up there in Idaho, where our Hoobit House is. And I put lights up for him last year, and he was having some troubles. They called me and they were having some troubles with him. So I went up there last time I was there and messed around and looked at what was wrong with his, and he had a couple bad pixels. I think I had to replace 3 or 4 pixels. And if that was strips, if you're good at soldering and you have some way to solder on a ladder, then it's maybe okay. But with pixels, it's clip, crunch, crunch, and you've replaced the pixel, and it's easy to fix. Fixing strips can be a lot harder, especially if you use the silicone coated kinds. That being said, I do have on the castle in the backyard, which actually we can show the castle a little bit here, right there. On the castle here, I have IP65 strips. So the ones that are in the silicone, not the sleeve, but the ones that are actually like coated in a silicone layer. I still have these on, and they sort of mostly still work. They don't totally still work. There's some spots where I'm sure I've got some exposed connections or something, or some real tight bends or something, because I do get some misbehavior from them. But because I wanted strips, I wanted to go around this like this. I put those IP65s on there. I'll probably change out some of them. I want the castle to be part of the backyard show. So I'm gonna change those out. Something that you might consider, I thought I saw somebody talking about it in Facebook, on the Facebook group, is the seed lights. And I didn't call them seed lights. I've been calling them fairy lights or pixie lights, and I've had some on my website for sale. I thought, oh, these are unique and nobody else has them. And you know, when you have a web store and you don't have anything in stock, you start trying to find things that you could sell on the store. So I went to BTF Lighting and got a bunch of those in bulk, and I have been selling those on the website. But they actually are pretty, like, I kind of like them, and I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them on the stairs. I'm going to tuck them up under here on the stairs, these seed lights, because they are like encased in epoxy. So they're pretty good waterproof, but they're not super bright, and they're not super bulky. So that you can still get them spaced out pretty far, which I want. I don't want them too close together. Fish tank lights. You call them fish tank lights? I heard somebody call them seeds, and I was like, okay, yeah, I think I could get behind that name, seed lights. My Eve outlines are all 5-volt strips in profile. Power injection is a pain in the butt. Yeah, for sure, right, Steve? For sure. What about F-cob lights? So are you talking, so F-cob, cob is circuit on board, right? What is F-cob? What do you mean, Robert? Help me understand. How's everything today? No WLB TV. It is awesome. What is WLB? What is WLB TV? Everything is awesome. Oh, flexible. So when you do those circuit on board, they're really going to be close together, right? So those are pretty power intense. That's another thing, and that's why, that's like what Steve is saying about power injection's a pain in the butt, because you have so many. When you're doing strips, you've got so many LEDs so close together. It does take a lot of power. It does take a lot of power, and I think like those cob lights. Let's go to AliExpress. But those cob lights will be even more probably. Don't allow. They try and get you every time. Let's turn off the retina burning intensity here, and let's look at seed pixels. Let's just see if they call them seeds. I think they do. I think they get it. Yeah, they do. And some of these companies I've been looking at, like I think I actually have some in my, oh, did I take it out of my cart? I must have added it to, oh, it's because I'm not signed in. Let's sign in. Let's sign in, and then you can see, I think I have some of those cob lights, not cob lights, those seed lights, pixie lights in my car. It's fine for single color because they often run at 24 volts or more. They do, that is totally true. And that's actually how we have the lighting in the Hoobit house. Oh no, this is no good. We don't want this. No. We're not buying these. We're not buying these. We're not buying these. I thought I already bought this. Oh shoot. I wanted to get one of these NFC lights. Okay, well, I guess not. Let's just look at the, we'll just go back to seed pixels then. I thought I had them in my cart. Maybe I bought them. So there are companies on AliExpress here that sell these like in huge rolls. So this one, oh, this one is 1,000. Oh, and these are SK6812/2811. What? And this pitch, this is how far apart they are. 5 centimeters apart, 110 centimeters apart, 15, 20. Is that what that means? Pitch? I don't know. If you can't, I'm all about buying stuff on AliExpress, but if you can't decipher what they mean in their options, then it's not a good buy, right? All right, so here, this is what I was talking about. So these huge rolls. So they've got 5 centimeter spacing, so 20 per meter, one LED per pixel. I don't know what that means. Does that mean they're doing 3 at a time? No, it doesn't look like they're doing 3 at a time. It looks like they're doing individually, right? Yeah, those are definitely individuals. So those are not 3 at a time, so that's good. And then you can buy like 50 meters of this stuff, or if you go, I wonder if you go over here, 10 centimeters, then you can buy, look at this, So if you get them 10 centimeters apart, which, you know, that's not close. That's why somebody was asking on Facebook earlier, like, is that, so there's, I mean, if you look at it, it's the distance between my eyes. uh, so 10 centimeters, 1 decameter, or is it a decimeter? It's probably a decimeter. A decameter would be 10 meters. It's a decimeter. It's 4 inches, thereabouts. So 4 inches apart. So you can get 200 meters of this for $100. 200 meters. You can wrap around your house pretty good with that. So, anyways, I've got some of these. I'm considering whether I use my own that I have on hand, or whether I buy a roll like this and use them for whatever, for going around the trees, for going under the deck. You know, I'm not sure, but I think these could be pretty useful. And if the ones that I have, at least, the wire it's better than it was. When I first started getting the Pixie lights, the wire was a solid wire. So there was 3 wires and they were solid, which was nice. Oh, actually, I have some somewhere around here. It was nice because you could hide it a little better. You could bend it and you could hide things a little bit. And it was just coated in a lacquer. So it was just really thin. So I kind of liked that. But splicing, difficult. Maintaining the seal of like the waterproofing, difficult. So these have actual wire in between them that you can actually cut and splice, and it has a little rubber coating on it and everything. So power injection, you're still going to have a hard time. You're still going to have to do it. There's no way. I mean, especially, you know, you're talking 50, 100 meters, whatever, you're going to need power injection. And then when these light up, they're not as bright as a pixel, but how many of us light the pixels at 100%? One of the things my friend in Idaho, Bracken, one of the problems that they were having was a portion of the lights needed some extra power injection. But if you turn down the brightness, you didn't need it. And that was I teased him because I think his wife, I think, was the one that was like, but the thing goes to 100%. Like the slider goes to 100%. I want 100%. I want 100% brightness. So, but we don't need them to be that bright, right? So I think there's probably going to be more. You're going to see more and more of these people using these for stuff, and probably going to be a lot easier to work with than pixels. Because I can tell you from my my pixel pushing experience on this, I don't want to push any more pixels. I know I'm going to have to do some, but I don't want to do 20,000 of them ever again in my life. Does Paul? If Paul makes them, I will definitely get some. I'll get some from him. Ray Wu has the 12-volt native ones too. What do you guys think about that 12-volt native? Is that a real thing? I don't know. I have to ask Quindor. I need Quindor. He's not here today, but I need him. Love seeing your videos and your ideas. Kudos. Keep on. Thank you very much, Duarte. Duarte Tijera. Duarte. I lived on a street called Duarte at one point in my life. And Tijera. Cool name, dude. I like it. Tell your mom and dad thanks. So yeah, what is this about these 12-volt? I know it's going to happen when I do this 12-volt native pixels. I'm going to end up just going to, what's his name's site, probably. Gilbert Engineering, USA. See, but these are 2811s. Those are not negative. Regulated, resistor. It's like, how do you do it? Pretty efficient in my testing so far. So I would love to see one of those, Justin. I would love to, like I said, I would love to dissect one of those. Had to leave for a bit, waiting for the sun to go down. Yeah, we're still waiting. We're just going to stay on here and just keep on streaming until the sun goes down. Maybe run my power injection separate from the strips. Yeah. I was thinking about something. I was thinking about this, and it's probably, I don't know if anybody else has done this, but think about this with me for a minute. It was a nice street. We have strings of pixels, right? And if you buy, if you buy these kind that have the X Connect ins, then you don't usually get the power injection wires with them. But if you buy the JST ones, you usually get the power connection wires with them, right? How far could you go? Nobody's going to know this until somebody tests it. But I wonder how effective it would be if you just connected those 12 volt. Well, that wouldn't do much, would it? No, never mind. I was thinking, what if you just, because usually they'll have 2 wires at the end and 2 wires at the beginning. What if you just connected those? But if you did that, that wouldn't do anything. Never mind. That's the stupidest thing I ever thought of. Never mind. I'm hoping you didn't understand my question, because for now, that was stupid. That was dumb. Anyways, okay. All right, so there's that. We were talking about somebody else's lights. Can't remember what happened there. And then that thing happened. Let's do this thing, although you guys are all subscribed already. I wonder where Sir Goodenough is. He's not here today. Just need to calculate the voltage drop for these guys. You know what? Calculating on this, I would know how to calculate this, because these are like Mrs. Z's is having a coughing fit. These are like super tiny, and they're not going to use, they're WS2812s, but they're not going to use as much power as the ones that are like half a centimeter by half a centimeter. Boy, I wonder if she's okay. Tails are a bit redundant. They all end up on the same tiny solder pad. Yeah. I mean, if you connect them like I was just thinking, then yeah, they're not going to do any good at all. If you connect them all the way back, then you do boost the voltage at some point, but wasn't what I was really thinking it would do. I don't know why I thought that. I know why I thought that, because it was hot and I was on the roof and I was doing pixel work for Bracken, and my brain was melting. That's why I thought that, because it didn't make any sense at all. I shouldn't have been thinking it. Never understood the purpose of the tails and the pixel strips. Yeah. They're there for power injection. I'm sure they're there for power injection. But they end up being so infrequently used, right? You just don't use them. So, we talked last time a bit about, here's these addressable cob strips, but I still don't think these are individual. I would love to, these might be individual. I would love to see Quindor's stash of LEDs. That dude's got to have LEDs for days. You think I've got a lot of LEDs sitting around? I mean, hold on a second. Are you all right? What is it? Oh, she got a chip stuck in the back of her throat. No, I'm okay. I'm just worried. I mean, coughing means you're breathing, but it's still unpleasant. Yeah, she got a tortilla chip wedged, I guess. Anywho. Yeah, he has a warehouse. He must. If you notice behind me, you probably haven't seen too much of it, but I'm moving things around in my office here to make more room for more crap. The stream guys are worried about you, honey. She said thanks. She's alive. Pandora has an LED seller with people lashed to the walls. I can't remember what I was talking about now. Oh, we were talking about those. Oh, these are some cob looking things too. Ooh, these are definitely individual. These are 144 side emitting. Wow. 3 meter strip for $46. Oh, and this has a power injection barrel connector. That tickled you like that, Robert? Coughing is breathing, but it's still unpleasant. Don't get me shopping for LEDs, you guys. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Pixel displays, $35. This is a 32 by 32 or 16 by 16, huh? And their software. Okay, stop. Okay, I'm shutting it all. I'm shutting it. I'm closing it. Closing it. Stop it. Stop it. We're opening XLights again. Stop it. Side emitting. That is pretty cool, huh? Okay, I can't go shopping for lights. I can't. I got to stop shopping for lights. All right, let's do a thing. Definitely, and that's this talking. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. When people are like, I'm choking. I go, no, you're not choking. Or no, they say, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Yeah, you can breathe because you're talking to me. If you couldn't breathe, you wouldn't be able to talk. But you're choking, and that's unpleasant, so we'll help you. Sorry, I'm very cold-hearted. Live to spend other people's money. You need the 32 by 32? Do you have a 3D printer, Dressy Spider? Because I love the ones I 3D printed. And by the way, I have, again, I don't do as many videos as I want, which is part of bringing John on, because John is excited about it again, and that helps me to be excited about it. But I made these little pixel matrices, and they're awesome. Like, I'm using one of them right now as like a stream light, like to shine some light on my face, because part of my lights went out up there. But this the one over here too, they're sound reactive and they're bouncy. They're awesome. Oh, there you go. Couldn't find your channel. The name changed. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Sir Good Enough. You still have, did you go through the process to change your access too? Because the roles, the thing about roles, you know, that lets people like log in and do the editing and the stuff that you've been doing for me forever, and I love you for it, and thank you. It's now through YouTube Studio, so you have to. I sent you an invitation. If you don't still have it, I can send you another one. And then it's basically you just sign in again. It's just a different site to go to when you're going to do that kind of stuff, I think. You have 2 3D printers, great. Then you can make your own 32 by 32 matrix. There's some really good models on Thingiverse for that. Multiple animations planned for the spear, but what animations are you planning to include with it? Good question. What automations? Oh, animations versus automations. Good question. What would be good animations? I always came through Studio. I'll look through later. Oh, okay, great. So if you were coming through Studio before, then I guess maybe nothing's changed for you. They said, oh, there's new roles. You can do new roles. Just change to Studio instead. And so I did. And then John couldn't get in. And then I figured, uh-oh, maybe Sir Good Enough can't get in. So automations. Well, it's going to be, we are going to integrate Falcon Player and Home Assistant. So that will mean I can automate things. It would probably make sense to have like motion sensing stuff, make it do things. Certainly it would be cool to have it like piped into the alarm system in the house so that it flashes red and blue lights. Which, by the way, let's just have it do that. We can do that right now. Let's play around. Is it safe to update WLED Beta 5? Today's the first day, Robert. So, you know, Beta 3, right? Beta 3 was not safe. But we didn't know that until a bunch of people did upload. And I told people to upload. And then they had problems. So, I mean, you could volunteer as tribute if you want. Let's make an automation for Grandma. We're going to say happy birthday, Grandma. Okay. All right. We're going to do that. We're going to update that, and we're going to render that, and we're going to not output to the lights, but we're going to play it in here and just watch how it goes. And then we'll have to put some stuff behind it, right? Don't we want to do that? New on the Dig to Go and see if that works correctly. I'm happy to do it and try. I'd wait, but I have no WLED experience yet. Oh, you need to get some. All right, so let's see. Yeah, there's happy birthday. Oh, it still says Jasper. Did I not? update it? Wait, stop. Happy birthday, Grandma. Oh, because I didn't have this selected? Oh, that's why. I'm still learning how to use XLights. It's only been a few days. John's here. John, you need to change your name to GrZzs. We don't recognize it. I don't know this John Christensen guy. Get the mother-in-law's name on the tree for the brownie points. For added kudos and explanation of your lack of supermarket visits, tell them that it's the only reason you built a sphere. Built this for you, Grandma. Happy birthday, Grandma. There we go. There we go. Parts coming for 2 sets of lights for some bookshelves. Dr. Z's community has been helpful with that. Great, Dressy Spider. Glad to hear it. We do have a pretty good group. Okay, so now, what else can we put? Let's put some more stuff behind it. So here's an interesting thing. How, Marsh, stop typing in here. Start printing. What's Marsh supposed to be printing, Jor? What's he supposed to be printing? Isn't that going to be awesome? Oh, nice. Thank you. Pretty much everything you'd want. One space. Thank you, Sir Good Enough. So now we have some new guys here. I'm printing too. Good. Okay. Now that we have some new dudes here, let's go ahead and show you guys kind of what this looks like. Again, it's 3 in the afternoon, 2 in the afternoon. So we're probably not going to see very much, but why would that stop us? Oh, it's on there. You can see it. All right. If you zoom in, if you kind of squint your eyes, one eye open, and turn off all the lights in your room, you can kind of see that there's something going by there, right? We're going to stop it. We're going to play it on a continuous thing, so it'll keep going. You kind of have some stuff moving there, but then I wanted to show you. See that right there? That's my other camera. That's the other Reolink solar 4K camera. Need to hook GrZzs into Nightbot so he knows the bot commands. That's a you thing. Yeah, it is a me thing. Joe, how's it going? Spiderweb prop. Ooh, nice. Did you design it, Jor? Oh, there it is. Look. You can kind of see it. It stutters a little bit. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Grandma. Oh, do you guys see that? You can see it in the shadow over here, like in the shade, you can see it. You know what I could do? I could just move that camera to the shady side. But it's there. Happy birthday, Grandma. So now, let's do a couple things while I got you guys here. That's so awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. That's like a winner. What are we gonna do for winning for this one? This one is I want at least. All right. Now I got to go off that camera because that camera's battery powered, so it can't be on forever. There we go. Now, so we're gonna stop this. I want to put something behind it. How do we put something behind it? It would look great in the dark. It's gonna look great in the dark tonight. All right, we'll go for. Here I am saying I was gonna do a shorter stream, and here it is. It's already been an hour and a half. It's because I'm having too much fun. I want to put something behind this. Now, how do I can't layer it right on top of this, right? Yeah, I'll turn it back on, Duarte. I'll come back on. I'll do a short stream in the night tonight, okay? Here's on my honor. Scout oath. I will do it on my honor, short stream tonight in the dark for you guys, okay? So be watching. If I put something behind there, just like I just want it to like color flow or something different. If I put it behind, like there's this, but those are the same colors, so I would need to like change those colors, right? That didn't do it. I want that to go back to being the regular cyan color. Try putting a bucket of dry ice inside. Oh, I have a bucket of dry ice. I have a fog machine. I totally have a fog machine. Oh, insert layer below. Okay, great. Right click. So here we go. We're going to right click. Maybe I need to insert over here. Yes, insert layer below. Awesome. Yes. Now, let's take those oh, you know what worked really well? We could do, let's do this candle. Oh no, let's do the fire. Let's do the fire. Fire, 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 fire. I want to also keep it off the top of the model because that's where we've been having trouble still. Okay, but now I want to change those colors. So I'm going to go here and this hue shift. Grow with music. Ooh. Can someone block Justin from spamming? Fireworks, confetti. Yes, let's do that too. Growth cycles. Oh, look at that. Wow, grandma. It's on fire. I want to change the color. I want to change that color. And I need to pull that over so that it's... These are not snapping, so they're like flashing. Okay, see you, Alexander. Have a good one. Oh, man. Have a good night, dude. I need to change these colors. So on here, so that says fire. If I just do this hue shift, it looks like it's just doing it through those same sort of colors. Whoa. Happy birthday, Grandma. Hey, there it is. I actually love my mother-in-law quite a bit, so I don't want to cause her any trauma. Colors. Oh, so I have to change them up here. So that'll just change them for the ones down below. Like if I change this to something else, it's not changing it. Start the messaging service for the neighborhood, but there's a neighbor that wants to say, I'm sorry I was wrong to his wife. Colors at the top. What am I doing wrong there? Ooh, sparkles. Oh my gosh, look at that. It will change for just the effect you have selected, but that hue shift might have it all weird now. Oh. Okay, that's awesome. I want this to line up perfectly, though. It's not. It's maybe there's probably a snap setting I need to get. Okay, so now if I select this effect and I change the color up here to something like, it's not really doing it. Dang. Hey, GrZzs, you fixed your name. Nice. Huh. I wonder, maybe it's a fire thing. Maybe it's fire. So with the fire thing, you can only shift it. Probably something like that. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. That's kind of fun right there. That's kind of fiery. Yeah, it looks like probably because it's the fire effect. There's only so many fires, only so many fire effects. That's actually really cool. Oh, let's see what that looks like. I can't. How can we not? Right, guys? How can we not? Oh, it is outputting to the lights. I haven't been paying attention. Let's go back over here. I'm going to save this. So let's do this. Because these are things I need to learn. So while I got you dudes for a few more minutes. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look at that. You can see the colors down there and the sparkles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is it your birthday today, Joe? No way. No way. Hey kids, go outside and look at the sphere. So now I need to save this. So let's save this as save as, and we're just going to save it as, oh, we should probably have music with it. Oh, that's okay. Oh, well, happy birthday, Joe. My birthday's next Sunday, actually. Hey, Dan, how are you? Have I asked what the neighbors, if they think of all this? They've come by and talked to me about it, and nobody has complained openly. No, back up. I have to yell at them out the window. Oh, you have to back up and look at it. Go back and look at it a little bit. Look at the shady side. Go back and look at it from the shady side. Go that way. Go that way. And then look at it. Do you see it? What's it say? All right. Well, I'm going to have to, again, we're going to have to turn off the sun. You guys could do something about that. I can't wait to see what the night. So we have actually right or still some weird stretching. I think we're going to have some weird stuff at the top still. I think we are. And we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. By together, I mean, I will encourage you guys. You can do it. Okay, so I'm going to save this as Happy Birthday Grandma in there, okay? And then I want to load that up to, I am going to stream again tonight, Joe. Yeah, I am. Which means I'll probably go pretty soon. I'll probably go pretty soon. What's happening on the top? Yeah, the top is kind of shifting funny. We can look at it. Here, let me stop it here. See, now they're telling Janice, it says Happy Birthday Grandma. We're going to stop the output there. So now that I've got this sequence here, now I want to upload the sequence to here, right? So File Manager. Is this where I update the, so this is something I haven't done. So let's do this together, dudes. Justin, Turtle, Marsh, whoever else is around. You guys, this is your ballpark. Let me make sure that I know how to do this. I think we'll figure it out. We just need the model fully built and have something to see what the real world looks like as well. Yeah, we'll get it. I have zero doubt that we'll get it figured out, and I'm very happy with it as it is right now for some things. So we'll get the rest. FPP Connect. What's where's that? Is that in XLights? XLights tools. Oh, gotcha. Tools. FPP Connect. Got it. Discovering FPP instances. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Sweet. So then I can just pick the ones I want to upload. So right now, I will go ahead and upload the GrZzs and DrZzs pixel heads and the happy birthday one for now. And then it will upload them. And now when we go here, I bet if I go here, it's probably there now, right? Yep, there we go. Great. So now when I want to play one, do I need to make a playlist? Is that how we do this? Playlist. New playlist. Playlist name. It's going to be goofing around again. Randomize. That's fine. Playlist. Okay. Add a sequence. Let's add Happy Birthday Grandma. Add. And then the duration. I guess it's going to last for 30 seconds and then stop. Is that it? Or do we... Yeah, I guess that's it. Sequence only. Okay. Okay, that's it. Is it going to save? It already saved. One item, 30 seconds. Done. So then, if I go to the main page, play. Oh, my, unable to start. Uh-oh. My camera's like, hey, I'm on a battery. I'm a battery camera. You can't just leave me on all the time. Oh, I can just pick the thing here and just hit play. Play started, and there it's doing something. Yep, it's working. Sweet. And what I was hoping that we would see, yeah, no need for playlist, got it. Stop output to XLights. Too many screens, I lost my mouse. I did. Okay, good. It's off. Yeah, I see it. I see it working on the screen up there. I see it working on the screen. Okay. And then it will go, it'll play for 30 seconds and then it'll stop, right? The output, tell me this, guys. If I put music here, so do I need to put another layer for music? Music effect. I just want music. I probably didn't make this a music sequence, did I? There's a repeat button. Oh, sweet. Repeat. Playlists are good for scheduling. Got it. Oh, so you could have like certain days, certain things come on. I needed a music sequence. Okay. All right. So in order to do music, I got to do that. Okay. But with everything else set up as is, and am I going to reveal any trade secrets if I make a new sequence? I'm going to make a new sequence. You guys tell me if you don't want me to do anything. It's an animation rather than a sequence. Gotcha. All right. Choose the audio file. Oh, okay. I need Michigan. I need Hail to the Victors. I don't know where it is on here. I'm sure I've got it somewhere, but it's probably just going to be easier to just download it. Let's just download it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on. Don't create a sequence yet. We're going to do this. First, we're going to go find Hail to the Victors. Okay. Now, I'm going to download it. Just make it easy. Make it easy for me. Come on, guys. Come on. Free ringtones. Ringtone download. Marching band should let you have it for free, right? Wave format or AU format? I don't know what AU format is. I just want the part. What is AU format? Do you guys know? There's got to be some better versions of this, though. I want a better version of this. It doesn't even have to be. I want like an awesome remixed version. I mean, Spotify, is it going to let me download it? Probably not. Why Why you make so hard for me? Why you make so hard for me? I know we've done this before, so I probably have it here somewhere. Let's just do that. Let's just find it. Just actually go through the trouble of finding it. I'm sure it's not quick access. It's probably OneDrive. I would have thought it would have been in here. Oh, I think I know what it is. I had it on a different drive. It's not going to be there. Nope. I think it's here. I have a music folder. Yes. Yes. Okay. I don't think it's in sound bites. No, I think it's in music in here somewhere. It's probably just do it in here. This wasn't supposed to be the hard part there. I knew I had it. I knew I had it. Just test with some paid for music sound. Oh, change it later for copyright. Gotcha. Good point. 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 Okay. Well, now we know where that is. Let's do. Oh, let's do. We'll do it to the Happy Rock. We can do it to Happy Rock. I know we got that song handy. So let's do that. Okay. Going back to this. XLights. New sequence. Musical sequence. Pick the song. We're going to just search here, not in Matrix. We're going to search the whole PC, and we're going to find Happy Rock. Happy Rock. Sure, I've got it in here somewhere. Sure, it'll come up. It's only 50 million gigabytes. Think of buying Permatrack this year. If I have any tracks left, can I return them? If you live in town, yeah. If you... I mean, we'd try and not, we'd have to make some special arrangement, so we'd have to chat and try and work that out. It's pretty expensive to ship. So it's expensive to ship, and it's not easy to, custom pack everybody's items. How much do you know how much you need? Copy the effects in the animation, then paste them in the multiple times rather than stretching the effect out. Otherwise, the text will move very slowly. It's not finding Happy Rock. Oh, and these are all going to be, it doesn't do WAV files, huh? All right. Documents. It's probably under pictures. Anyways, I shouldn't just do this on the fly. Sorry. See, I thought in here I had train whistle. Anyways, okay, I'm hungry and I'm tired, so I'm not going to do this right now. Sorry. Done. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Most likely 2 boxes, and then how much do you think you'll have to send back? I mean, 2 boxes is it's 100 feet. I know that there was a time Audacity is your friend for sound files. Is that Audacity is where you play them from, right? Let's just do this. Oh, I know. I should have just done it right here. Really? It didn't find. Why is it so dumb? I know I have the song on here somewhere. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, it's just editor. Oh, okay. Just repeat it. Okay. He just email sales@permatrack.us, and then Mike will be the guy he'd be the one to deal with directly on that. And because if whether you send it back whether you send back what you don't use, or whether we send a custom box where he opens up the box and puts in just a different amount of tracks. He'd have to do that manually, so I don't want to commit him to do something, you know what I mean? Oh, it's still playing. It's still playing. I can see it. Maybe it's not playing. Must not be playing. I thought it was playing. Okay. All right, let me clear my head for a sec. This is what happens when I skip lunch and don't get enough Dr. Pepper. I have it on repeat, so it is playing. How do I stop it? Just stop the repeat? Because it's not giving me all these. Stop gracefully. Okay, so now it's not on repeat. I'm learning. Okay, it's not playing. Yeah, okay. So I just was looking at the camera and it looked like it might have been playing. I'll bet we've got the media in an old one. Scared for wiring. Last time I tried to do permanent lighting, I accidentally touched the positive and negative, and 3 strips went out. Yeah. That's bad. The fuses are your friend. Don't try not to do too much with things turned on, right? So even something as simple as like cutting the wires. If you think about it, even if the LEDs are off, that's the other thing. If you've got them connected to your controller, and in WLED you tell it to power off, but you don't actually turn off the power to the controller, there will still be voltage in those wires. And if you just put a pair of clippers across and clip them, you will short it out and it will blow your fuse. I've done it several times. More than likely, the whole strip wouldn't go bad. Yeah, just the first few, yeah. All right, let's try XLights, Matrix, XLights. Audio. Stranger Things. Seasons. Okay. We've got that audio. Let's just use it. And do you guys always do you guys do 40 or do you do 20? I was going to just do 20. How do you power the power supply? Hopefully you have somewhere around your house something that plugs in. You can just take an extension cord. We tend to have lots of these power cables, that they plug into the wall and then they plug into whatever, computer, monitor, TV, 100 other different kinds of devices. Just click done. Okay. All right. And there's the song. All right. And I want to, how do I zoom in on that? Shift, control. Yeah, control. Not that it's going to matter. I'm not going to play it because I don't want Sir Good Enough to have to track down the copyright stuff. Thank you very much, Marsh. Thank you. You guys are amazing. All right, so let's see. What would go good? What does this do? What does this look like? Oh, that's cool. Oh. Now, can you add colors to this? Reset panel when changing effects. Oh, are these like palettes? Oh, sweet. Wonder why that's looking. So this is not looking like this. Is there a hue adjustment right there? That's right. Okay. So now you can do a blue. You can do all those primary colors. You can do green. You can do a pink. Ooh, we can do some other. Oh, this is a very Christmassy looking thing. You can do yellow. Oh, I thought I was having lots of fun with LEDs before this. This is going to be a whole new level. Are you coming up to see the Atlas tonight, John? Yes. So the products I need to order for sure, the Permatrack power supply, lights, wiring, and the microcontroller. Yeah. 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 Permatrack power supply, lights, wiring, and a microcontroller. Yep. Yep. I don't remember if the bundle thing is working very well or not, but there was a bundle package thing we were doing that was working okay. Trying to mix in some maize colors here. Instead of the light, now we're getting a little more. All right, somebody subscribed. Muffin Top, thanks, Muffin Top. Here comes the flying unicorns. I think it's one of my favorites. Leave Hue in the middle. Okay. If I put Hue in the middle, then it doesn't match these colors up here. That's why I moved it. If I put Hue down here, then it looks like it's matching these colors. So this would be something that like I would put this maybe not quite so sparkly. Oh. Brightness, contrast. Leave the hue in the middle, then the colors will match. Okay. You know your stuff, man. I'm just gonna. Might be my eyeballs. Maybe it's my eyeballs. Type. Oh man. You guys know what this means? Ooh, that's cool. Kind of just a little bit less in the background. Oh man, this is all bad. I know. I'm just gonna mess with this now forever. Forever. I want less cells to start. Oh, do these like replicate? That's what they do. Oh, that's what's happening. Oh, the hue's not 0 in the middle. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, 0. There's 0. Now it's 0. I could have just clicked on it. Yeah, you guys got eagle eyes, man. Sparkles reflect music. Oh man. So if I take this out all the way and then like just make this like the background. Oh gosh. I think right now I'm thinking the reason I keep saying oh gosh is because I just keep thinking now about how much time I'm gonna spend doing this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna be spending so much time. All right. And then so we got that, but we probably want this. So if we do make a layer above, so we're going to do this. We're going to make a layer above. Yes. Right? Oh, flicks my switch. This is XLights, my friend. This is XLights. This is XLights, and I actually updated to the latest version. This is 23.13. And this is how you make fancy light shows at your house. XLights will swallow your life. It's bad enough for me just to look at, like, I could sit here at my desk with a matrix or a string of LEDs and WLED and waste an hour. Can you imagine what's going to happen to me now? You want to see the unicorn on XLights tonight, Thierry? So this is proliferating is what this is doing. I think, right? I don't know for sure what this is doing. It's kind of sparkling in the background. I don't know. That's all I know. Looks so different. Oh yeah. I'm sure it gets a lot of updates. It gets a lot of updates. I don't think life is the right one for me. I'm just gonna keep trying everything. Oh gosh, let's just go back to this. Nope. This. We're not outputting, so we're gonna be okay. There. And I still have sparkles on. I need sparkles off. Off sparkles. Sparkles aren't off. Sparkles. Still sparkling. Bars isn't supposed to sparkle, is it? It is. Bars is sparkling. Next thing, stream animations are all going to be on Atlas. That's right. Ivy drip. Reach for it. Needs more Dr. Pepper. I do. I'm fading. I'm fading fast, Tevya. How did I get the sparkles? Sparkles aren't going away. Now there's more sparkles. More sparkles. I need less sparkles. Oh well. I'm just kind of going through. I want to go through and see all these. Whoa. So cool. Candle. Circles. Ooh, color wash. That's what I was going for. So color wash, but I wanted it to go faster. I wanted to color wash like really fast. No man ever said, I need more sparkles. This is why I buy sequences. Not enough hours in the day. Yeah, good point. Unchecked blocks. Oh, sparkles. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Color wash, curtain, DMX. Nope. Faces. There is a face. Oh boy. Will the face sing? AI, timing track, eyes, face definition. Oh dear. Eyes, auto. Oh boy. I want to see, will this thing sing if I do this? About to place an order. When will the individual string lights come back in stock? I don't know. You have to email. He's probably not filling orders today, but if you email sales@Permatrack, if you're gonna want custom things, he'd be the one to have to help you with that. I don't know if he's doing individual strings currently. Oh, there's no words in this song. Is this, am I official? Do I officially get to be now part of the XLights rabbit hole? I don't know if you were here, Marsh, when I was saying earlier that this is the first time. Oh, to life, Lahayim. This is the first time I've left XLights open for so many, like for days in a row. And my Falcon controller has been up for days in a row without turning it off because I've actually been using it. Yes, with a lyric track. Yeah, this song doesn't have any lyrics. Shoot. I know a song that does. I know a song that does. No. I know I've got songs on here. I need to get going in a minute. I should have gone a while ago, but you guys are just too much fun to hang out with. Videos. Where is the thing? Music. Oh, I have Les Mis. 24601. Daddy's music. There we go. Aerosmith. Let's just pick some Aerosmith. Just pick Walk This Way. Oh, and then what I want to do, and I think I already asked you guys this already. I can't just drop it in there, can I? I just have to change it. I'll probably just delete it, start over. If I, yeah, we're not there yet. Any way to make the lights go with music? I don't think your stream is long enough to get it to sing. I don't think the stream is long enough to get it to sing either. I just started playing around and I got carried away. I fell down the rabbit hole, didn't I? I did. I'm going to open a sequence and I'm not going to save the changes to this one. I'm going to open this one. And I'm not going to save the changes. No. No. Instead of replace. What is this now? Auto-saved file found, which seems to be newer than your sequence file. Would you like to open that instead and replace your XML file? What do you guys think? Need to get VPN'd into the house when you're at work. You can tinker remotely. I can see it now on your OR playing Christmas music sequencing. I know it's going to be bad. It's going to be super bad. Get emoticon made in these face variants. You know, some fun. Oh, that is cool. Mouth shapes. Oh, that'll be fun. And then for so if you want, you're early in the journey, and so there's a lot of good stuff to learn. What we're playing with here is how to get the big show on your house. If you go drive by somebody's house and it tells you to tune into a radio station and they've got Christmas trees that sing and lights that flash here and there and screens and candy canes and all this stuff all over the place, that's this. If you're putting permatrack on your house, you're going to be, until you maybe advance to this point, you'll just be running WLED. If you want WLED to react to, it's empty. If you want WLED to react to music, you're going to have to add a microphone because the Dig Quad doesn't come with a microphone. So that's a whole nother rabbit hole. But usually you don't need to have it do music when it's on the outside of your house at the beginning. Depends on what changed. It's saying it has an auto-saved one that doesn't match your manual save. So should I just say no, Turtle? I think no, right? Because I don't want to replace the XML, do I? All right, let's call up the monkeys. Ready to call up the monkeys? I got to go if I'm going to see the Atlas tonight later. See you guys. Dr. Pepper alert. I know. Make sure Dad gets a refill. Dr. Pepper alert. Dr. Pepper alert. All right. Let's get the monkeys up here. This stream has... I'm just doing all the stuff. I'm pushing all the buttons now. All of them. Oh, this is the one. This is the one when you say you want the unicorn to fly across. This is what we want. Just like that. With the soothing music to go along with it. All right, let's tell those monkey girls to come up here. I guess I got to do this. I still, wouldn't you know it, have not made an automation yet to do this. So I have to keep going here. Used to have an automation for this.
It's time for sign off.
Man, that's loud.
It's time for sign off. It's time for sign off.
Fart on me? Fart on me? Come play a song for us, Dawson. Come play something that's not going to get...
DrZzs does crazy stuff.
Dawson's getting to be tall enough now that his head's above the light thing there. So let's talk about next streams. Next Sunday will be my birthday, and I will not be here. Oh, will I be here? No, I will not be here. I will be on a boat somewhere in Alaska, I think, or Canada or something. You need to revive a cube, have a blueprint. Oh, you do? I still have my cubes. You have a blueprint for the cubes? Oh, that'd be so cool. SG, yes, I want it. I want it. I want to revive so many things. So many things. So next week, no stream from me. You can try and talk GrZzs into streaming about something. But next week, no stream for me. And then the week after, I will be back. I'll be on Discord, and I'm sure we'll post something or other to the channel in the meantime. But for now, no stream next week, okay? More or less, how many hours do you plan to go live again? I'll need to update my alarm clock. It's already 10 p.m. Oh, gosh. I will, in how many hours? So after dark, probably about 6 hours from now. How's that sound? 6 hours from now, we'll go live again. It'll be short. And Duarte, if you sleep through it, don't worry, buddy. You can just catch it tomorrow. Okay? You can catch it tomorrow. Ooh, Xiaomi Cube controller. Oh, I'm so intrigued. I'm going to open that right now. Okay, who's signing off? Holly, you ready?
Yeah.
Jackson, Dawson, you want to sign off with your ukulele? Aww. Let's sign off like we're playing the ukulele. No, I don't know how to do that. Dawson's going to play the ukulele, and we're going to sign off. Ready? You guys are also big. Your heads are too not on the screen anymore.
As always.
Okay. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time. Adios. Ooh. He usually plays really good. All right. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. Pixel Heads, you guys are fantastic. SG, thanks for making it. See you guys at 9 o'clock. See you in 6 hours. Okay. Bye. Oh, yeah. Play that.